We sat down with a couple of the great raconteurs of Perdido Key. Alan Bizzell is the owner of Holiday Harbor Marina and Sunset Grill, and Pat McClellan is the co-owner of the world-famous honky-tonk, the Floribama. You know, it's right on the Florida-Alabama state line. Here's a fun fact. The Floribama sits at the same place where Perdido Pass was once located.
When the line between the states was originally set,
Right.
the pass was where Floribama is today.
It was a natural border, and when the pass gradually moved to where it is today, most likely due to hurricanes, Florida could have fought for that 2-mile stretch, but didn't, providing that Alabama build the bridge over the pass, which they did. It also gave Alabama Ono Island, which wasn't always called Ono Island.
It was Goat Island,
Right.
because it was that's all it was on there. The gentleman, Mr. Key, who lived on Inverarity Point, kept goats on that island.
And another fun fact, Perdido Key hasn't always been an island. It was once a peninsula.
It only became an island in 1933 when the government dug the Intercoastal Canal.
Much of the development of Perdido Key could be the result of different liquor laws in Florida and Alabama. The Floribama was built in the early 1960s, catering to fishermen from Orange Beach in Alabama, which was dry. Florida was not.
It was still 18 to drink in Florida. So when the spring breakers came down and they weren't allowed to drink in Alabama, guess where they all went? Yep. Floribama. So it was awfully busy.
So we have alcohol laws in Alabama to blame for Perdido Key's growth.
Well, it didn't hurt, Bill. It didn't hurt at all.
You can also thank the military, particularly the Navy and NAS Pensacola right next door, for much of the modern history and development of Perdido Key.
A large portion of the retirees in this area are the result of having been here in the Navy for training during World War II and after.
And you may wonder why NAS Pensacola in this region of the Gulf Coast became known as the cradle of naval aviation.
They found out there was more visual flying rule days available in this particular area because of the land and the water masses. There's always a spot in the sky. You could take the new flight student up and learn how to fly.
But these days, it's not just flight students who get in on the action. Perdido Key Chamber Director Tammy Thorough says jets, and particularly the Blue Angels, are a common and welcome sight on the island.
I mean, I've been at Floribama when they have flown by, and the people cheer and hoop and holler. I mean, they get so excited just to see the Blue Angels just running the beach.
I promised them a beer afterwards.
Oh, is that what it is?
With photojournalist Jason Garcia, Bill Riles, WKRG News 5.